Hey YouTube, did you miss me? I decided to make another video back to back, just like that Drake song. And I felt like the last video I just talked broadly and generally about most of the stuff that I watched, and I didn't really talk about one single show. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna dedicate to one show, one video about one show. Make it easier for everybody, really. Anyway, so instead of breaking down every episode so far, or no, well, actually, you know what? Instead of, I guess, breaking down every single episode, I don't want to go from episode one to what I am now. I'll just, I guess, I'll just broadly talk about Flash. You know, uh, maybe perhaps in the second season, I might, you know, watch 5 episodes and give a broad, idea about the 5 episodes. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. When don't I? Okay. I like how it's not super cliche. Like oh, my identity isn't supposed to be revealed to anybody, and not the law enforcement isn't supposed to know who Flash is. Da, da, da. Basically, they just spilled the beans in the first episode, and I really like how he just kind of just a normal ass guy, just so happened to get some powers, you know, and he accidentally told his stepdad slash partner, I guess your partner, right? Hey, so by the way, I'm the Flash. So ball drops, I guess. You know, it just for certain other characters like Iris. I mean, she's a reporter, but yet it seems so duh of her that like, oh my god, you're the Flash. And I don't think he didn't really tell her until like I think it was like late into season two though. Oh no, sorry, my bad. Late into season one. Of course she knew in the end of season one. I mean they're all there, you know. And it felt kind of like everything was planned accordingly, I guess. Because Eddie Thon and Eobard Thon, I don't know why it never like came to me. Like, oh wait, they could be related because they have the same last name. Duh. You know, I mean that's what I mean. It seemed kind of like planned or whatever. It's like Eddie was like, "How would I just kill myself? So reverse Crash would never existed. Bingo." What I say it works like that. I'm not sure. Anyway, um, and it felt like the first season was particularly kind of lighthearted, more, I guess, jokey than its counterpart to Arrow. You know, as season two progressed, I mean, I'm not saying the show is completely darker and kind of like in tone or whatever, but it just feels like, in compared to season one, um, things are more the consequences are more dire than just kind of like, oh well, you know, like I think basically what I'm trying to say is the first few episodes of season one, it felt like that their problem, I guess, could be wrapped up quickly. Like, okay, we're done. Okay, on to the next villain. It felt like rapidly quick. And I also happened to be watching Daredevil at the time. And what was interesting about Daredevil, I know I'm not going to talk about another show, but I just kind of like bring it up. With Daredevil, is they really fleshed out the characters. It was kind of like it gave a sense of like you felt for the character. In fact, there was an episode of Daredevil where it was mainly an episode centered that was centrally around young Wilson Fisk. So he gave like an idea on why he is the way he is. Now, unfortunately, with the Flash, they don't really dive into a lot of the villains, which I don't really expect them to. The only villain that matters in season two is Reverse Flash, and now that we understand why he's doing the way he's doing, we feel for his character, but we don't really need to know every single villain. I mean, shit, if they did, they probably wouldn't, get back to the main story and be like, okay, this is what's happening, and if every single new character popped up and they're like, okay, well, let's talk about this character, they'll be like, oh crap, again. And especially like with Arrow in season one, it's like they kept going back to the island repetitively. I think in season one of Arrow, they did that so many times. It's like, oh crap. Okay, we'll sit through this, But I think they got better. They gotten better on how to do the flashbacks. And I mean, obviously the flashback has something to do with the main episode, which I think that's pretty cool. It feels kind of like one of those. In today's lesson, we learned this, and we're gonna apply it in this, whatever. Anyway, but with Flash, yeah, I got kind of sidetracked with other shows. Anyway, um, yeah, no, like Flash is super great, and I think before I started watching those two shows, the only hero that I've actually known about and actually known the rogue gallery and all that crap is Batman. You know, I guess Batman would be like an introductory character to DC, but aside from being a fanboy of Batman, I can be definitely say I'm a fanboy of the Flash. I mean, shit. Aside from dressing up as a bat, running fast is pretty freaking cool, you know. And it's not like you have teleportation or you could move stuff with your mind. I mean, being fast is kind of like a relative like you know superpower. Not it wouldn't be called superpower. It could be just like massively good training. Um. So yeah. I mean, in some ways it'd be like a relatable superhero. You know what I mean? Yeah, but like for the um, anyway, so yeah, then no, but I think it's kind of interesting how like they kind of learn Cisco's power, because in Earth 2 he's like a villain, and it comes like and they obviously have to do that kind of reference to Star Wars because like it's kind of um damn, I'm getting like my brain is down right now. My bad. It kind of been established that he's like just a big nerd, so kind of like it didn't feel like too cornbally where it's like referencing Star Wars, but I get what that analogy that you're saying. Like if I learn these powers, will I turn evil? Oh my god, yeah. So I think that's basically my wrap up of the Flash and everything that's going on. And I guess I'll do these things if I don't have like an idea to talk about in the video. I don't know. Anyways, thank you for sticking with me through these videos. You know, and it might be a little cringy for me to be like, what the hell is it gonna say? Yeah, in due time, I'll get like a video editor shit. Edit all my shit so that way it won't look too bad. But for now, I guess you're stuck with me. Anyway, so yeah, thank you for watching these videos. And if you like what you see, please like, subscribe, and do all that other stuff. Ring the bell for future to get notified for future videos. I'm out like the Flash, and see you in another video.